Welcome back to Gaming with Pants, and today I have a question more than a video. Well, it's a video of a question, and I would like some responses on this one. So what is the cost for entertainment these days? So, this goes for video games, this goes for TV, this goes for movies. Now, on the Xbox, I can get a digital copy of a movie when it comes out on DVD or Blu-ray, whatever you buy it on. I can get it like 2 weeks early if I buy it digitally, but I don't really own the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't download it. I don't have it physically. I don't have the movie. If for whatever reason they decide, hey, we're done, we're not going to do this anymore, all those movies, TV shows, everything that I bought are gone. Then you have video games as a service. Video games as a service is, if you don't know, Destiny, Anthem, those are two great ideas of video games as a service. So basically it comes as a broken game. They don't have to release the game as a full game. It doesn't have to be done. They just, here you go. Here's this part of a game, and you're going to pay the $60 like if you bought a full release game. And then they're going to add stuff to it. They're going to patch it. They're going to fix it. They're going to basically make it into a full functioning game. And when it's finally said and done, maybe a year, a couple years down the road, that was your $60. But then they're going to charge you for other things whilst doing that. So you're going to end up, I don't know, a couple $100 in the hole on a game like that. There are the free-to-play games, which I understand a free-to-play game. You're not paying anything to play that game. But when they trap you into having to spend money, paywalls, you get to a certain point and you can't go any further unless you pay money. Now, I like to break down video games, free-to-play, and even like full-price games in a term of my entertainment value. So a $60 game, say a $60 game, and it's 40 hours of entertainment value. Okay, we're going to use that as a base marker. So then I get this other game, and I put 200-300 hours into this game, and then they're like, hey, you want to buy some extra stuff? Well, if I'm going off the base value of a $60 game as 40 hours to play, then yeah, I'm willing to spend more money. Obviously, I'm having a good time. It's an enjoyable game. Now, with all that said, where are we? Where are we as far as entertainment? So now there's going to be live streaming game services. So you pay a monthly subscription, and then if there's a game that comes out and you want to play it, you just play it. And you can play any game that comes out. Now, how much is that going to cost? Nobody has put a price point on that. Is that going to be $10 a month? $30 a month? $60 a month? Now, where are you going to draw the line and be like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to buy the few games that I want to play over the year, or what? And TV has done the same thing. TV now, where you used to pay, let's say, $90, $100 for cable or satellite, now you could just pay $10, $15 for the channel that you want, which is what everybody has always wanted. This is what I always wanted. But then it's got to the point where channels that were free to watch, they were free to watch. Like, you could just watch it on TV. You just had an antenna and you could watch it. Now they have pay services as well. So even the free channels are now starting to have pay services as well. So all of these things are just for your entertainment. Some of them are even, your news channels and stuff. They're now charging you money to watch their content. So where are we with that? Where are we going to draw a line? Or are we just going to let the snowball fall down to the entire mountain and destroy the village? If that analogy makes any sense. Anyway, so we're at a point now where competition has even become bad. All right, so we have the Steam store, we have the Epic store. I understand that the Epic store is doing things totally dickish. Not good, for anybody on that market there. But Steam is doing zero to combat Epic. So, Epic comes in, they're going to be cheaper, they're going to do things, they're going to be able to, they have the money to wheel and deal and get those companies to come in. Yeah, I understand you don't want other clients. You don't want necessarily spyware. There's a lot of scary things with the Epic Store. A lot of things I don't really totally grasp because I'm a console player. But I could see that same scenario hitting consoles where Microsoft wants their paid subscription on Nintendo Switch. I think it would be great. I would actually probably buy a Nintendo Switch because then I could play the Xbox games that I have on my Nintendo Switch and then be able to buy Nintendo Switch games. So it'd be less buying in to that console using what you already have as, well, now I can just take X game with me wherever I go. You like State of Decay 2? I like that game. Now you just take it with you wherever you want and play it. Sounds fantastic to me. Basically a handheld Xbox, but then you could throw a cartridge in there and be playing Mario Kart with your buddy on a park bench. Sounds fucking phenomenal to me. It really does. Do I think it's going to happen? I would really be surprised if Nintendo let that happen, but at the same time, it might get people to buy their console, which their console is doing fantastically right now. I'm just already so into the Microsoft universe. I already own so much that I'm kind of stuck in that. Kind of like the iPhone, like once everything is integrated into your iPhone, it's hard to go back to an Android because now everything's like integrated. You just buy a new phone, you're like, bam, and then it's like, you didn't buy a new phone, it's just faster version of your old phone. It's all stupid. It's all just a way to keep you buying that product. So the thing is we pay for our television. We pay for our video games. We pay for our music. And we don't actually own any of it anymore. If you're buying it digitally, you don't own it anymore. If I were to pass away and I wanted to leave my video game collection or my movie collection or my music collection to my son, it's all digital, and he would have to be coming up with the money monthly to continue to pay for those subscriptions and basically say that I never died. Because if he went and said, hey, my dad passed away, I want to keep his stuff, they're going to be like, well, then that account is closed. You can't just transfer that to another account because that's how they roll. It's happened with celebrities. So where are we? What are we willing to pay for our entertainment, and where are we willing to draw the line? Just think about it. Game of Thrones is coming up. Game of Thrones is going to be coming up 12 days. Yeah, I'm excited. I love the show. But 12 days, Game of Thrones is going to be coming up. How many people are going to be signing up for HBO now for the $10 or $15 a month until Game of Thrones is over and then canceling it? But that's just money in Game of Thrones' pocket. We've always wanted it where we want to be able to just purchase that one channel for the period of time that we want to purchase it. But how much are you actually spending? Okay? So you got, I have Hulu. So that's like $10, $12 a month. I have Netflix. That's like, $15, $16 now. I have my Xbox Live Gold, which if you pay monthly is $10 a month. I do the Game Pass, which is another $10 a month. I mean, all these things, it doesn't seem like a lot when you're like, I'm going to sign up for this and it's only $10 a month. Yeah, I could cut out a cup of coffee here, or I don't need a burger that day. I'll get a Taco Bell because it's I'll just save those couple of dollars, and I'll save it and I'll save it, and I get my $10 a month, and now I have it, and then you just keep adding service on service on service. So was it better? My question is, was it better as far as like TV to pay just like a one big cable bill? Was it better to have to save up money and buy games when you could? But also at the time, you could go and rent games. Now it's a lot harder to go and rent games. But I mean, at the time, you could rent a console. I could go down and I could rent a PlayStation 1. That's actually how I played the very first Resident Evil. My buddy's family, they went down, they rented a PlayStation 1, they rented Resident Evil. I was going over that weekend. And we didn't sleep. We just played Resident Evil. And after that, we were like, oh, we both need a PlayStation. We need this game. This is amazing. So, I mean, that's new and old. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know where this conversation is going. I would like to hear from you guys. I would like to know your thoughts. Is it better to pay just for the few things that you want? Are you getting roped into the picking up more stuff than you actually use, but thinking that it's something that you want? Are you more inclined to pay, $20 a month as a game service and play every game that ever comes out and just be able to play it? Or do you just want to pick up those few games that you want to when they come out? Do you want to just go and buy the movies that you want? Or do you want a live stream service of, here are all the movies, you're paying X amount a month, and you can watch every new movie that comes out? I mean, I don't have the time for that. And so I feel that would be a waste of time. I feel the same way with a game, the gaming pay service. I feel like I don't have enough time for that. I have a hard enough time as it is to, chop in, just like I'm going to do dinner and then I'm going to do one of these YouTube videos. Finding time. I have a full-time job. I mean, I do this for fun, and this one is more out of curiosity and just seeing where things are going. Do you think we've overstepped, or do you like where we're going? If you just had a $150 bill every month, but you got everything, obviously that's what you would want. Or you're going to have a $300 bill a month, but you don't realize it because it's broke over all these different subscriptions, but you're getting only what you want. I don't really know. I see this slippery slope where we're going, and I'm curious. I'm curious of what you guys feel. I know personally, I just want to pick up what I want. I want to play what I want to play. I want to watch what I want to watch. And like I said, I don't have the time to do everything that I would like to do, so then it's pick and choose. Pick to watch this movie or play this game. Or I'm going to buy this game and I'm going to play it when I can, but when the wife's not working, we're going to buy this movie and we're going to watch it, but we don't really care about all these other subscriptions. But like I already said, we have Hulu, we have Netflix. I'm going to have HBO when Game of Thrones comes out. So it's a huge question. I'm sorry I'm rambling, but it's a lot to think about for one old punk rocker, hillbilly, small town in Oregon to really process. And I would really like to have a conversation on this one. And if you want to talk on a different platform that me personally, like on a different platform, and you want to talk about it there, or like you want to get together and talk about it in person, that's fine. I might do a video if there are people who want to talk about it in person, like, hey, we can get together, we can do a video, all of us just sit down and like let's discuss this. But I'm curious. I'm curious of how you guys feel. Like, was it better back in the day or is it better now? Kind of thing. Or is it good now? We shouldn't go any further type of thing. Anyway, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button. As always, I'm Pants. Love you guys. And I really want to hear what you have to think about this. What are you willing to pay for entertainment?